Hi, this is Charmaine Vega, also known as Mama Vega, and I want to welcome you to my nutrition education presentation. And today I want to talk about the secret about oil of oregano, regular oregano, and what's the big deal about it. The reason I want to discuss that is because we're right in the middle of a pandemic now. And we hear people talking about wear a mask, don't wear a mask, and all that. I'm not going to get into whether you should or you shouldn't, but what I do want to talk about is you need to be boosting your immune system. That's very critical and very important. And so I want to discuss, as well as give you the history of an herb that you can use in everyday cooking that's going to benefit you, your immune system, your family, and you already eat it in a lot of things that you may or may not know that it is in. So I want to share with you why I think it would be important for you to know how to use it, where it came from, and just what you can do with it. So this presentation is actually on the secrets of, or the secret, it should be more than one, but the secret of oil of oregano. That's what I want to discuss with you today. And I have to get my next slide going here. And not everybody knows about it, but you do all eat it. So I want to share with you what I discovered myself. In trying to present this for you, there were some things that I found out that I didn't know, and that is the history of it. Where did it really come from, and how did we get it? Let's take a look at this first. It started out in the mountains of Greece, and the word oregano, oros, means mountain, and ganos means joy. In warm climates, it's a perennial, but in cooler climates, it's an annual. And Hippocrates used it as medicine. How about that? So it started in Greece. So let's take a look at the history. We started out in Greece, and Aphrodite, she was a beautiful woman, and right here she's lost her head because this is the statue, and I wanted to get a statue that reflected more of where it was. This is in the Aphrodite garden, and she liked oregano. She liked it because she felt that it smelled good and it was very delicious to her. She just liked it. She liked the aroma. She thought it was pretty. And in her particular garden, she had a lot of herbs. And those herbs are ones that she felt were very good for you just in general. So that's why that statue was actually in that garden. But what happened is from Greece, it got to Rome. And the Roman soldiers, they liked it. They would just chew it. They would just chew it because they liked the taste and it was easy for them to cultivate. However, not all of them really knew that it was beneficial at the time. At the time, they really didn't know. They were just doing it for chewing and ease of cultivation and that type of thing. Then they realized, oh, my toothache is gone. My indigestion isn't bothering me. And my coughing, if they had coughing fits, they would just take it and they're like, oh, I feel better. They didn't necessarily put all of that together just yet, but they knew it kind of sort of made them feel better. Then the Romans ended up going to Europe and they went to Northern Africa. So they took the oregano plants with them when they went to Europe and when they went to Northern Africa. How you like that? Then from there, they kept going and going further east, and where they ended up was in China. When they got to China, it then was being recognized more for medicinal purposes. They then started using it for fever, for vomiting, and upset stomach. So they added what they were doing before, and they now added this to it. Isn't that interesting? Now, when you have the Elizabethan era, which is from 1558 to 1603, they then were using it because they said, oh, we can use this for good luck. We can say that it has good health. We can use it for spells, for happiness, tranquility, all these things. And then letting go of a loved one, they wore it while they were sleeping. They did all these kind of things with it. Now, here's where it gets interesting. We go into World War II. And when World War II happened, it was called the Italian Campaign. And what that was is the United States decided to send soldiers to Italy to help Italy during World War II. Those soldiers went from the United States and they went to Italy. But when they came back from Italy back to the United States, they ended up bringing oregano with them. So that's how oregano got all the way from Greece to the United States. So from Greece to where? To the United States. And it came via the soldiers. That's how we ended up getting it. And look at some of the foods that it was in, because remember, Greece is really part of the Mediterranean. So you have Italy that's there, so you get pizza, pizza sauces, you get grilled vegetables, it's mixed in with dough. You can mix it in with some dough. It can be substitute for marjoram or thyme. You can mix it in with those things and you get all kinds of flavors. And let's take a quick look at some of the nutrition and health benefits. It is used to treat skin irritations and infections, dropsy, convulsions, and as an antidote for narcotic poisons. But this is where it comes in for today. And today, I want to point out that it's both antiviral and antibacterial. So when you cook with it, you can actually add this to your food. Like I showed you before in the previous slide, you can use it in your sauces, you can use it on things, you can add it to your salad, you can sprinkle a little bit on your salads. And in this way, you're adding antiviral and antibacterial. And what you see over here is the oil of oregano. And when you get this oil of oregano, you can put just a couple of drops because it's very strong. It's extremely strong. But you can put that in a cup of juice or water, and you just drink it down. I suggest anybody who does take it, you drink it with a straw because it's so strong it can burn your lips. But it kills both viral and bacterial. And that's why I'm saying it will boost your immune system. So with the flu season coming up and we have COVID going on, that's one of the things I would recommend that you do. But again, if you're taking any medication or anything like that, you want to check with your doctor to see if there is anything that's going to interfere with something that you are already doing, if it has any contradictions to it. So you want to double check that, and I can't stress that enough. It does, you can use it for the treatment of arthritis, muscles, and joint pain, because again, it's antiviral, antibacterial, which means it's also helping with inflammation. So you want to look at if it's helping with your inflammation and stuff like that, you want to go ahead and try to get it for those purposes. Okay, so I want to make sure that I'm stressing to you, check with your doctor first before you use it. Okay, and let me go back to that slide again, which I had over here. And I don't know where it went to. My little slide went away. So I probably have to go back to it. Here we go. So now it also has antioxidants. It is an excellent source of vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin K, B complex, potassium, calcium, iron, and magnesium. Look at all the things that's just in this little thing right here. This little thing right here, these little dried up herbs or leaves. Look at how beneficial that can be. It can be good for colds. Remember, we're coming into the cold and flu season. We already have COVID that's going on. So this is something you can add into your diet. You can add it to whatever you have that would, like I said, your salad. You can add it to salad dressings. You can add a little bit of oil to it and mix it in with some other spices, drizzle it over that. If you are a meat eater, you can marinate your meats with it so that it would help you there. It also helps for respiratory ailments, indigestion, stomach problems. Remember, If we go all the way back to when the Greeks and the Romans were doing it, that's one of the things they discovered was the indigestion and the stomach and all that kind of stuff. They didn't necessarily know about the vitamins and minerals and all that. I don't believe there was nothing to indicate that. They just knew how it was making them feel. So they went by feeling and not necessarily what nutrients may have been in it, because I don't know that they would have known that particular aspect of it at that time. And here I always like to include my disclaimer, because I do want to make sure with something like this that you do indeed check with your doctor if you're taking any medication. And even if you're not, make sure that you're checking with some type of healthcare provider that you may go to in case there's something else you have going on. Even if you're not taking medication, maybe you have something else that this may interfere with. So you do want to make sure that you check with that. Okay, so all information, content, and material of this video is for informational purposes only and are not intended to serve as a substitute for the consultation, diagnosis, and/or medical treatment of a qualified physician or healthcare provider. The information contained in this video is compiled from a variety of sources and is not considered complete. Information is subject to change without notification. If you have a medical emergency, call your doctor or 911 immediately. And I want to tell you that, I'm the one who wrote, narrated, videotaped this, did the editing. All pictures are royalty free. Some of them were taken from like different sources that I can get them from that would still make them royalty free. It's not where they are owned by anybody where they would be upset. So that's why I'm saying that the pictures are indeed royalty free. And I want to thank you for watching. I would like for you to stay healthy, helpful, and calm. And you can see I have over here, this is a picture of the oregano leaves, so you can see what it looks like. And again, I did tell you where it could be grown. You can grow it in cold climates, you can grow it in warm climates, and you can see something like this, even if you didn't put it outside and have it there, you could definitely have it in your home and use it as a plant in your home and just pick from it. But it's something that you can get. You do find it in the grocery stores. You will find it in the produce section where you are able to get it, and you can get it as fresh. You can get it as a fresh herb. And here is a close-up, and I like this picture because it can show you how beautiful the leaves are. These are beautiful leaves. And so if you're a fan, I'd like for you to click like and share. If you have any questions, by all means, do contact me, give me a call, let me know, click like, share, write your comments in the bottom if you'd like to do that. Anything you want to do that way. So I do appreciate everything that you take the time to watch this. So thanks again. And again, I want to tell you, if you have any questions, do let me know. And if I can answer them, I will. If I can't, what I will do is I will try to find the answer for you and then get back to you with what I had discovered. Again, thank you for watching. And like Mama Vega always says, now chew on this. Thanks again.